planning and dreaming up ways just to take your mind. I recall love.
Oh hey, good morning. Welcome back to another van life episode. If you're just joining us, my girlfriend Jacqueline and I are driving around in our Sprinter van mobile, exploring different places in the Southwest, flying paramotors in cool locations. Today we just woke up about 10 miles or so outside of Vegas, and we're a couple miles away from the Valley of Fire. Unfortunately, the wind forecast for the next few days is kind of gnarly, so I don't think we're going to get to fly the Valley of Fire. But we've got a bunch of state parks and national parks to check out on foot, and then hopefully we'll get to a location that the weather's good and we'll fly. Besides that, the other day when we were driving into Vegas, we experienced some electrical issues in the Sprinter. The turn signals, wipers, emergency lights, and our interior lights failed, and we found that we blew a bunch of fuses. I think the highest probable cause is going to be the fuse box, so we're going to dissect that, hopefully find the issue, and fix our turn signals, because right now we're just driving around with no signals. Anyways, I think we're gonna hop in the vanmobile, take a trip into the Valley of Fire, check it out on foot, and we'll see where the adventure goes. Alright, we made it to the Valley of Fire State Park, and it's really beautiful here. It's also like a madhouse of tourism, but we're walking back to the Mouse's Tank, which is a petroglyph site. We'll check it out. Jacqueline, check out those petroglyphs. That one is definitely a goat.
I think this is where math was created. You see the plus sign?
Yeah. Well, that one's a goat. I think that one there says you should like the video.
Oh, and like and subscribe on the
yeah,
bottom.
That's a freaking weird thing to write on a cave wall.
Oh, no way. I can stand in here.
To the fire wave or something they call it. It's freaking beautiful. Like, it's awesome out here, but it's also kind of a little weird because it's so touristy. Like all the other places we've hiked, Humphreys Peak and Superstition Mountain, you like actually go out into the middle of nowhere and there's rarely people, so to kind of top that is tough. But I'm glad we visited, but I don't think we're gonna spend too much more time here. I think we're gonna head back sometime soon and probably work on the van and do some other stuff in the meantime. Alright, so we moved to a campsite that is kind of in the middle of nowhere. Update on the van situation. I just pulled off the fuse box, and disappointingly, I didn't find anything that looked obviously wrong. Everything looked okay, so basically I just cleaned up a little bit of corrosion, tweaked some things, and put it back together. I'm not hopeful that anything's gonna change, but I may as well check and see if what I did anything. Let's see if right signal works. A-okay. Left signal? Nope. That's what happens. Buzz factor and our number 6 fuse, which is for the wipers, blows out. Life update. We're in a Bed Bath & Beyond. Kind of taking it slow because the weather is questionable for the next couple days in southern Utah. So we're just kind of, riding the down wave until it goes back up to good weather.
Is there anything we can help you guys find?
No, I think we're good. I just found it.
Perfect. If you have any questions, let us know.
Sick, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, AeroPress secured. I got some good beans, and I wanted to brew them with an AeroPress. So that's the scoop. Alright, we're here in Dix, and I have to give you guys like a mega cliffhanger with like a minor hint. So I'm picking up a gyro quarter helmet, which is a paramotoring helmet I use but modified for paramotor use. But I'm picking up a fresh one for something that's going to happen at the end of this trip, so stay tuned for that. It's something big. Hit the subscribe button if you're not yet so you don't miss what's going on. But I'm super stoked. Jacqueline's super stoked. Yeah, that's all. Just a mega cliffhanger. Exciting news this morning. We had a little bit of downtime because we were doing laundry, and I figured rather than editing, I should devote some time to actually trying to figure out this turn signal issue. Anyways, I started at the front. I checked all of the signal bulbs to make sure they were okay. After that, I checked the wiring, basically starting from the front going all the way back. Then we got to the back where the trailer splices in. I took that apart again where I electrical taped everything where it splices. I didn't find anything. I figured let's just try it, see if we blow a fuse again. And guess what? It freaking worked. But I have no idea what I did, why it's working. I can't pinpoint what exactly changed. So hopefully it stays this way. I would assume there might have been like a loose connection on the trailer wiring and me just fiddling with it made it work. I really have no idea, but good news is it's working. We're not going to piss off any more drivers. Other than that, we're just finishing up the laundry, and in a few minutes we're going to head out towards Monument Valley. That's the goal for tonight, shred it up in Monument Valley. Here at the official Monument Valley Airport. If you guys remember the Icarus race videos, right in front of me, right there, is where I launched and landed from and went to the gas station across the street for fuel and chicken fingers, and I felt like garbage. But word is around here that things are changing, and the Navajos have changed things to require a permit for you to fly over the Navajo land. I'm not sure the exact details, but I know that Navajo rules can differ from like FAA rules, and it's all weird stuff. But I don't think we're gonna push our luck at this site, unfortunately. So I know this video is like changing courses as we go, but that's just the journey. So I think we're gonna move on to the Valley of the Gods, which is a similar place, and hopefully fly there tomorrow. I think the weather's looking good. So onward and upward, north-ish, to the Valley of the Gods. Alright, it's time to party. Valley of the Gods flying. We got Kate and Becca here. It's freezing cold. You can see my breath. But it's nearly windless. So we're gonna send it. Haven't had my coffee yet. This will be some good coffee.
Oh man, the cold hurts my face. Have you ever stuck your head out of a car window and it's hard to breathe? That's what's happening. It's so freaking cold. I'm like choking on cold air. Ah, but it's so beautiful. This is actually, I feel like this is more beautiful than Monument Valley. Check this out. This is some freaking awesome terrain. Got a little wash situation going on over here. Beautiful cliffs, pillars. Looks like a couple fellow campers are coming alive out here. Check out that little gap. It looks like Kate's about to thread the needle. I don't know, will a paramotor fit through there? Hey man, this is so dope. I'ma follow you through, buddy. Yeah, sick. It is so cold out here. A lot of people commented on the Sedona video, like, why did you do a touch and go on top of one of those giant formations? The first reason, I guess, is I kind of feel like it would be distasteful, like flying over these kind of sacred things. We're lucky enough that we get to fly around them, but I feel like throwing a touch and go on top would kind of be a little weird. The second reason is any bit of wind around these things reacts very harshly, creates turbulence. So I think right now it would be possible to do a landing on one of these, aside from being extremely dangerous. I think the wind conditions would allow it, but it wouldn't have in Sedona. I guess I didn't really formally introduce Kate and Becca here. They're just legendary human beings. If you guys are into the van life thing, you should follow. They have a van Instagram account. They got a Sprinter mobile with a trailer, a whole lot nicer than ours. But it's pretty rad. To be honest, my fingers are already frozen solid. They are radically cold. I feel like I'm flying in the freaking Arctic tundra. Wow. That is epic. It's a nice little landing pad up there. A couple ankle breakers. Look at this. How could you not love this? Meow. That's pretty neat. Look at this little guy. Textures and the contour of all this stuff is just insane. Oh, I forgot to mention before we got up here, the poor Scout suffered its first injury. In the back of the little trailer, I had a toolbox back there. Like an idiot, I didn't fasten it down. So somewhere along the line of driving on these gravel roads and like nasty gnarly bumps, the toolbox must have bumped into one of my spars on the bottom part. It looks like a dog freaking bit it and took out a chunk. Obviously it's still structurally okay because I'm still flying it, but I'm gonna have to try my hand at a carbon fiber patch job when we get home. Alright, I think we're headed in the homeward direction. We should be about there. Hands are freaking cold. My toes are a little chilly, not too bad. Gotta buzz the van at least once, then I think we'll hook it in for a landing.
Well, I almost just left my camera in the Valley of Gods. I think we're done here. We're headed towards Moab, and hopefully I'm gonna conquer the Corona Arch that, if you remember the video from after the Icarus race, I got rocked with some gnarly turbulence and never made it to the Arch. So that's the plan right now. We're gonna head to Moab. That will be in the next video. I think I'm gonna cap this one off here. Freaking, we spent like 5 days in this video trying to come up with a site to fly, but this place didn't really disappoint. It was epic. I will leave you guys with that. Be sure to check out the merch on the website. Bing! As always, thank you guys for the support. I will see you guys in the next one at Moab. Peace out.